All right. Okay, today we are gonna go through this paper, February, March 2023, 058042. Okay, in my opinion, for mathematics, I think this paper, quite a number of questions, a bit tricky. Okay, so I want you all to start training yourself. We got a few more weeks, right? Okay, start training yourself, sit one whole round, allocate 2.5 hours. Okay, no distractions and all, just sit down, do the paper. Okay, you got to try start doing like this already, because otherwise on exam day, right, you all don't know how to feel. Okay, so let's go through this. Okay, 1A. Okay, A and B shares 750 in the ratio 8:7. Show that Alan receives 400. Okay, so first things first, this is just a ratio type of question. So you just need to take his part over the total, multiply by 750 to get 400. Okay, so this one you just need to show like this. Okay, make sure you all show your proper working. Okay, second one, Alan spends 150, write 150 as a percentage of 400. 150 over 400 times 100%. Okay, we want to change it to percentage. You get 37.5%. Okay, question B. He invests the remaining 250 at a rate of 2% per year simple interest. Calculate the amount he has at the end of 5 years. Okay, we have to remember simple interest, compound interest confirm will come out. Okay, if you look at this paper itself, there's actually, I think, about 9 marks. Yeah, 9 marks just based on simple interest, compound interest. Okay, so if you totally forget the formula, wasted the 9 marks already. Okay, so make sure you all know this one. Okay, we need to remember simple interest, the formula is without the original amount. Okay, PRT over 100. Okay, pretty rate thing over 100, but it's without the original amount. You see, they say we want the total, right? So later on, we have to add the original amount also. So P price times 2 times 5 over 100 will be equals to 25. This is just the interest only. Okay, so his total, you have to add the original and 250 plus 25. Okay, equals to 275. 3 marks, this question. Okay. All right, next one. Beatrice invests her $350 at a rate of 0.25% per month. Compound interest. Calculate the amount Beatrice has at the end of 5 years. Okay, I found this one actually a bit trickier and a bit different. Okay, what do you all need to find first for this? Because you see, what they give you here is per month. They highlight it also, per month. But what we want to find is years. Okay, years. So how do we actually calculate this? Number one, you need to calculate the time frame. That means how many time frame of this month. Okay, T will be what? Times 12, right? Because T right here, right, is 5 years. The compound interest that they give us is per month. So how many months are there in 5 years? 5 multiply 12. Okay, which is equals to 60 months. Okay, so your T will be 60. Okay, your T will be 60. T is not always in years. It depends on the interest based on what? It can be months, it can be days. Okay, normally in real life, it's either years or months. Okay, so after we find this 60, then only you put in the formula. Okay, A is equals to P bracket 1 plus R over 100 to the power of T. So this will be 350 1 plus 0.25 over 100 to the power of 60. Okay, you get 406.57. They want you to correct to the nearest dollar. So it will be $407. Okay, question B. Carl, Dina, and Eva, okay, CDE share 100 oranges. Okay, the ratio to C to D is 3 to 5. The ratio C to E is 2 to 3. Find the number of oranges Carl receives. Okay, what we need to do for this, we need to make one term as a common value first. Okay, what is the term that is common value? If you see between both of the ratio, Carl appears in both of them, right? So C to D is equals to 3 to 5. C to E is equals to 2 to 3. Okay, we want to make both of these the same value. So what do I do to the whole equation? For the first one, can I multiply by 2? For this one, I multiply by 3. Okay, so I change the ratio right now to what? This will be 6 to 10. This will be 6 to 9. Okay, now you see both of these are common already. So I can put all of it together like this in the same ratio. Okay, so 6 to D is 10 to 9. Okay, so make sure you all convert it like this first. Okay, if you don't convert it, you cannot go and compare. All right, then we have 100 oranges, right? Okay, 100 oranges. How many parts do we have? Okay, so we calculate lah. One part is equals to 100 divided by 6 plus 10 plus 9. Okay, which is equals to 4. Okay, therefore, Carl got how many oranges? 6 times 4, 24. Okay. Any question this part here? Okay, next one. Fred buys a house. Okay, at the end of the first year, the value of the house increased by 5%. Second year, increases by 3% of its value of the end of the first year. Okay, the value at the end of the second year is 60564. Okay, we need to know how to actually calculate this. If increase based on first year, then second year increase, first year based on the original value, second year based on the previous year. Okay, we need to remember that the formula is like this. Ori value multiply by 1 plus R over 100, then multiply by 1 plus R over 100. Okay, as many times as you can multiply lah, then equals to the final value here. Okay, so this is based on your first year interest or percentage increase or decrease lah, doesn't matter. We need to know this formula first. Okay, so this is your continuation of your increasing or decreasing or change in percentage. Okay, so what I'll do here is, because we want to find what's the original value, right? You say how much Fred paid for the house. So we actually want to find this one. Okay, so I'm going to put this as A. A times 1 plus 5 over 100 times 1 times 3 over 100 equals to the final value, 60564. Okay, so A times 1.05 times 1.03 equals to 60564. A will be 60564 divided by 1.05 divided by 1.03. Final answer you'll get is 56000. Okay, 56000. Okay, so make sure you all know this value here. Okay, question D. Gabriel invests $500 at a rate of R% per year compound interest. At the end of 8 years, okay, the value is 60920. Okay, so this is a compound interest type of question. So let's write down the compound interest formula first. A equals to P bracket 1 plus R over 100 to the power of T. Okay, what do we have? A is 609.20, 500, 1 plus R over 100 to the power of 8. Okay, we just rearrange the whole thing. So 609.20 divided by 500. Okay, we can put 8 root like this. Okay, maybe I don't do all of it. We do half of it first. 1 plus r over 100. Okay, we're going to calculate for this one first. Okay, you will get 1.025. Okay, then over here, 1.025 minus 1, then multiply by 100. Okay, if you're not confident writing like this, just do one step at a time. Okay, your final answer here, you get 2.50. Okay, one more thing also, to be safe, always write it in 3 significant figure. Okay, your final answer, just to be safe, because we don't know how the marker will mark your paper also. Okay, question 1, all good? Okay, good. We shall move on. Okay, question 2. 100 students take part in a reaction test. The table shows the result. Okay, write down the mode. Mode means your highest one. So your 7 is the mode. Okay, find the median. Okay, you got to remember, median is you need to find where is it first, right? So where's the position first? N plus 1 divided by 2. So the 50.5th position means what? The 50th and 51st position, right? Okay, we have to find the average of this if it's 2 different values. So you don't just look at the values. What we need to do is actually the cumulative frequency. Okay, so I write here extra one more line. Cumulative frequency, we add the frequency, always add the previous cumulative frequency. So 3, then this one, 32 plus 3, you'll get 35. 19 plus 35, okay, you get 54. Okay, I just write down all the value first. Okay, not necessary for you to count all. We actually just want to find where exactly is the 50th and 51st position. Okay, so what this means is that from the 1st to 3rd position, these are the values, the final value of the position. So 1st to 3rd position is 6. 4th to 35th position is 7. 36th to 54th position will be 8. Okay, so we will just take this value of 8. Okay, no, not 19, 8. Okay, take the x value. This is your x value. Okay, calculate the mean. Mean, the formula is sum of fx over sum of f. Okay, make sure you all write down the working. Don't skip the working over here. So 6 times 3 plus 7 times 32 plus 8 times 19 plus 9 times 29 plus 10 times 11 plus 11 times 6. Okay, over 100. Okay, please write down the working. And then double, triple check it. Because one value wrong, the entire thing wrong. Okay, so you get 831 over 100. Your final answer here will be 8.31. Okay, number 4. 2 students are chosen at random. Find the probability that both their reaction time are greater than or equal to 9 seconds. Okay, 9 equal or greater than 9 seconds. How many of them? Okay, the n is 29 plus 11 plus 6. Okay, you'll get 46 of them. Okay, total, how do we do probability of 2? This is a without replacement type of question. Because I take, you just imagine, if I take one player already, or one student already, then after that, they are not in the group already. Okay, so I got one less people. Okay, so I will take 46 over 100 times 45 over 99. This one, please don't go and multiply by 2 because we are taking from the same group of people. Okay, you'll get 23 over 110. Can I explain again when we need to +1 for median and when do we not don't need to? There's no scenario that you don't have to. All scenarios also you have to add 1. Okay, whether it's odd or even, you have to +1. Okay, I know some teachers say some don't need to add 1. That one confuse you all only. Every time you find the position, you're just +1. Don't change the formula. Okay, because when teachers say that, they also not so sure. That's why. Okay, because I hear many students say that before. Okay, it's always +1, then divide by 2. Okay, question B. Find the range. Okay, this one is a box and whisker plot. So make sure you all know all your statistics method, because in this question itself, I think there's about 3 or 4 different statistic method that they test you all on already. Okay, so let's find the range. Okay, let's find all these values here first. The smallest value, 105. Here is 158. Then this is your Q1. Okay, Q2 is 138. Then Q3 is 142. Okay, find the range. Take the biggest minus the smallest. Okay, we get 53. Interquartile range, you take Q3 minus Q1, 142 minus 122. Okay, you get 20. Okay, question C. Okay. You want to measure potato, okay? 200 potatoes is measured. Okay, so we have this class 50 to 110, 110 to 200, 200 to 300. Okay, I want you all to observe the moment you see that the class width is different, this one confirm is a frequency density type of question already. Okay, so what do we want to do first? Estimate of the mean. So this will be sum of fx over sum of f. Okay, you see here, 4-mark question. Why is 4-mark question but so little only? Okay, you have to be extra careful when you all calculate. The first thing that you all have to calculate is the x value. X is the midpoint of class. Okay, how to find midpoint of class? You take smallest plus largest over 2. Okay, smallest plus largest value here. So 50 plus 110 divided by 2. That's how you get the x value. Okay, so we calculate what are the x value first. So your x1, your x here will be equals to 80, 155, 250. Okay, just type into your calculator. So 60 times 80 plus 155, whoops, 99, right? Okay, 99 hold on a minute, did I type something wrong? This is 2C1, right? Okay, 99 times 155 plus 41 times 250 over your sum of f. Okay, sum of f, don't need to go calculate again. Normally they give you in the question 200. Okay, to be safe every time, right? I want you all to calculate all of these values first. Don't go and straight away type in the calculator. Sorry, the whole thing don't straight away type in the calculator. Okay, calculate one step at a time, because I often see students make a mistake. Actually, is from here itself. Okay, why? Because one of the value is wrong. So here you get 30395 over 200. Then you get 151.975. Okay, one more thing over here. Please do not round it up. Okay, when you all calculate mean all this, right? Don't round it up. Okay, you need the exact value like this. Why? It's just like this. Okay, don't go around it up. Okay, next one. Complete the histogram. Okay, keyword for histogram. What is the main formula that we need to know? F FD equals to F over CW. Okay, please memorize this. I've observed actually some of the paper also. Make sure you understand also how to find your frequency. It's FD times CW. So the area of the graph, the area of the bar is actually your frequency. Okay, sometimes they might reverse the way on how they question it. Okay, so anyway, this one, we need to find our frequency and class width. Okay, frequency we already have, right? How to find class width? We take the biggest minus the smallest value. Okay, biggest minus smallest, biggest minus smallest. Okay, so just remember, CW is class width, largest minus smallest, okay, value. Okay, so for 50, I just show the working here. For 50 to 100, 110 to 200, 200 to 300. Okay, FD equals to F over CW. Okay, the working here will be what? 60 over 60. Okay, this one already given to us. The next one is the frequency is 99. The class width is 90. Okay, this will be 1.1. This one, frequency is 41. Class width is 100. So this one will be 0.41. Okay, so we calculate this. You see also 10 boxes represent 0.5. So that means 2 boxes represent 0.1. Okay, so we have to be careful. Here will be 2 boxes. Draw it until 200. Okay, over here. Then 0.41. You can write about 0.4 here. Okay, this is how you calculate it. Okay, next one. Okay, question 3. Question 3 is everything related to geometry. So make sure you all know all the formulas for your shapes. All right, let's read this question here. Okay, we have a cylinder containing some water. There is a solid metal sphere touching the base of the cylinder. Half of the sphere is in the water. Okay, so this one is half. The radius of the cylinder is 12 cm and the radius of the sphere is 3 cm. Okay. The sphere is removed from the cylinder and the level of the water decreases by h cm. Okay, so when you take out the sphere that time, here go down by h cm. Show that h is equals to 0.125. Okay, what we need to do for this is we just need to equate the volume of the cylinder. Okay, the volume of the cylinder with the volume of the sphere. Okay, that means you take out the sphere, right? What is the volume of here actually? Okay, so what we want to do, we write like this. Your V, volume of cylinder, because we want to find here, okay, imagine this is the cylinder, okay, and then the height that went down is equals to volume of half a sphere, hemisphere. Okay, so your formula is pi r square height equals to 1/2 times 4/3 pi r cube. Okay, here sphere is pi 12 square height equals to 1/2 times 4/3 pi 3 cube. Okay, go and simplify it. The pi and the pi are cancelled off. This will be 144h equals to 18. H will be equals to 18/144, which is equals to 0.125. Okay, so that means here it went down by 0.125 when you take out the sphere. Okay, next one. Question B. The water in the cylinder is poured into another cylinder of radius r cm. The depth of the water in the cylinder is 18 cm. Why is it equal? What do you mean, why is it equal? Okay. We draw it out, if you cannot imagine this. So I have this sphere. Okay, I have sorry, not sphere. I have this cylinder. I pour into here. Okay, you see, initially how much? Okay, what is the water height? It went down already, right? So just now you see the water here. We need to calculate actually what's the volume of the water. Okay, now I put into another cylinder, and then the water height, right, became 18 cm. Okay, that means this is your water, and now it became 18 cm. Okay, so I like to draw it out so that I can visualize it clearly. We don't know what is this R. Okay, we don't know what is this R. Okay, what is the water here? Okay, you go back to the question, right? Initially, it was 3 cm. Then it went down by 0.125, right? So actually, my height for here is equal to 3 minus 0.125. Okay, which you'll get 2.875. We have our radius here, which was 12. Okay, this volume is equal to this volume, right? Okay, so you'll get pi r square height. So pi 12 square times 2.875 will be equal to pi r square height. Okay, just calculate it. The pi and the pi I cancel off. So 414 equals to 18 r square. R square equals to 23. R equals to 4.80. Okay, next one. The sphere is melted down and some of the metal is used to make 30 cubes with H length 1.5 cm. Okay, calculate the percentage of the metal not used. Okay, so I draw my sphere here first. Okay, so I got this big sphere. Okay, what happened to the sphere? The sphere was radius 3 cm. Now I melt it to have 30 of these little cubes. Okay, it's 1.5 cm length. So my volume of this sphere let's break it down now. I calculate what's the volume of the sphere first. Then because we want to calculate the percentage of the metal not used, right? So after you melt and make these 30 spheres already, right, there are some left over. So we want to see what's the volume that we melt from the sphere first. So you get here 4/3 pi 3 cube, which will be 36 pi. Okay, I leave it as pi because better value lah, right? And then volume of the cube. Okay, we multiply this by 30. Okay, what will we get? 1.5 cube. Okay, or 1.5 times 1.5 times 1.5 times 30. You get 101.25. Okay, so metal not used will be how much? 36 pi minus 101.25. Okay, in the middle of the equation, just write as many decimal places as you can. Don't need to write until so many, but write more than the final one. Okay, because if it's irrational, we want to not lose the accuracy here. Then percentage that's not used, you take the one that's not used over the original amount, which is 36 pi, multiplied by 100%. okay, which will be 10.5%. Okay, next one. Okay, I won't wait for y'all. This one y'all go and watch back if y'all want to, because I want to finish it within this class. There's a lot to cover. Okay, 4A. Enlarge the triangle T by scale factor 3. Okay, center 0, 2. Okay, I'm going to use red color for this. So 0, 2 is over here. So how to do scale factor 3? You, from the center, you measure 3 times. Okay, measure 3 times the length, like this. Okay, this one, I think this one will be here. So you see, 1, then you multiply by 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this one got 3. So you multiply by 3, 3 times 3, you get 9 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, you all measure like this. Okay, you use your ruler, you can measure also. So you see, like all these diagonal one, if a bit hard to measure, you go measure this, then you just multiply by 3. Okay, so you get this one here. Okay, this is for question 1. Okay, number 2. A. Rotate triangle T about 4, 2 by 90 degrees clockwise. Label the image P. Okay, I'm going to use green color over here. Okay, so where's the center? Center is 4, 2. Okay, so let's just put here. Okay, so 4, 2, if 90 degrees clockwise means like this. Okay, so this will be my first point. Okay, it goes, yeah, wait, I put in dotted line now. So here to here. Okay, remember we can use the corner. Okay, then here to here, you see, this is 90 degrees. Okay, then the second point will be here. Okay, third point. Okay, this one. Oops. Measure here. Okay, then 90 degrees will be here. Okay. Hold on a minute. Did I measure wrongly? 1, 3. Okay, this one should be here. Okay, sorry, I draw not so nice here. Okay, but you all use the method that I taught you all. Use the corner. Okay, your triangle should be, okay, this one is the 90 degrees here. Okay, like this, like this, like this. Okay, so this is my value of P. Okay, second one. Third one, reflect the triangle T in the line X plus Y equals to 6. Label the image Q. Okay, this one, we have to draw this line here first. So how to sketch a line? Okay, I'm going to use orange color for this. Number 1, sketch line. Okay, easy way to do it is just find the x-intercept and y-intercept. So when x equals to 0, y will be equals to 6. Okay, when y is equals to 0, x will be equals to 6. So actually it passes through this line, and here it passes through like this. Okay, so this is my x plus y equals to 6 line. Okay, we want to rotate, reflect what? T, right? Okay, so this one over here. So when you draw it out, please also use pencil in your exam. So how to do reflection? You just take the 90 degrees distance like this. Okay, so this one will be here. Okay, then this one will be here. Okay, and this one you measure 90 degrees also. Okay, will be here. Okay, like this. Okay, got it? Okay, last one. Okay, this is QR. Oops. Okay, describe fully the single transformation that maps P onto Q. Okay, so P to Q. Okay, what type is this? This is a reflection. And where's your line? The mirror will be x equals to 4, right? Okay, so they want from P to Q. Basically, this green color one to this orange color one. Okay, so my answer here will just be reflection. Okay, in the line, x equals to 4. Okay, so this transformation question, you see here, 2, 2, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9 marks already. Okay, every paper 4 also got one question on this. Okay, question B. The diagram shows triangle OHK where O is the origin. The position vector of H is A and the position vector of K is B. Okay, they give us here HZ to ZK is 2 to 5. Okay, so whatever ratio that they give you, I like to just put it over here first, that I put in a circle. Okay, to signify that this is the ratio, not the vector itself. Okay, they want us to find the position vector of Z. Position vector means what? O, Z, okay, OZ. Give your answer in its simplest form. So for me to get from O to Z, I want OH plus HZ. Okay, but I don't have HZ, right? Can I find HZ? Can, because HZ is actually 2 over 7 of HK. Can I find HK? Can. Here plus here. This is a route that I can find. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is find what exactly is HK first. So HK is equals to HO plus OK, which is negative A plus B. HZ is 2 over 7 of HK, so which is negative A plus B. Then OZ is equals to OH plus HZ. Okay, which you'll get A plus 2 over 7 negative A plus B. You'll get your final answer here, 5 over 7A plus 2 over 7B. Okay, so this is vectors. Okay, number 5. Expand and simplify. So this whole question is on algebra. So make sure you all know all your quadratic. So quadratic, just give you all a short recap. Quadratic, what do you all need to know? Number 1. Okay, number 1, you all need to know how to factorize. Okay, this one just use your calculator. Number 2, you all need to know how to do your quadratic formula if irrational. Okay, number 3, just now Newjo asked CTS. Okay, x minus a square plus b. Okay, then what else? Difference between 2 square, a square minus b square equals to a plus b, a minus b. Then got one more, if all 4 terms different. Okay, all 4 terms different. This one you factorize in pair. Okay, we will see actually most of the cases in this question itself. Okay, if you don't know this one, go back to chapter 2. This is on your algebra. Specifically, it's quadratic. Okay, first one, cross multiply, just expand it. So we'll get here 6p4 minus 4p square minus 9p square plus 6. 6p power 4 minus 13p square plus 6. Plus 6. Okay, this one, find the value of S, U20, V30, T7. So just sub it in. So S equals to 1 over 2, 20 plus 30 times 7. Just type in the calculator, you get 175. Okay, rearrange the formula to write V in terms of S, U, and T. So this one making it to the subject. So S equals to 1 over 2 U plus V T. Okay, this one 2S over T equals to U plus V. 2S over T minus U equals to V. Okay, you can just leave it like this. If you want to make it to one fraction, also can, but don't do anything extra lah. Okay, the more steps you all do, the higher chance that you all make a mistake. Okay, unless they ask you to write it into one fraction. Otherwise, no need to do anything extra. Okay, question C. This one is the when all four terms are there's no common factors. Right? You see here, no common factors, right? So what we need to do is we need to factorize in pairs. Okay, factorize in pairs. Okay, this is a special case one. So we want to factorize in pairs already, then whatever that's in the bracket need to be the same term. So like here, I'm going to put these two as one pair, these two as one pair. So T 2Q minus 3. Okay, so I need to make 2Q minus 3 to come out from here also. Okay, so how do I do it? You see here, I need to rearrange these two, right? Actually, to make it 2Q minus 3, and I factorize positive 2. Okay, positive 2, this one 2Q minus 3, like that. Okay, once we got this, the one that is outside, we put into one bracket. So T plus 2Q minus 3 like this. Okay, so T plus 2Q minus 3. Okay, then this one, last one, we take the common factor first. So here will be x squared minus 25. X squared minus 25, both of these are square values. So you need to train yourself to see. So we'll use difference between two squares, which is x plus 5, x minus 5. Make sure you write it until this form, only you'll get the 3 marks here. Okay, so x plus 5, x minus 5. Okay, next one. Question 6. A is the point 0.4 and B is the point 80. Okay, L1, this one is parallel to the x-axis. L2 passes through A and B. Write the equation of L1. Okay, if it's a horizontal line, the equation will just be y equals to wherever it intersects. Okay, so this will just be y equals to 4. Okay, y equals to 4. B, find the equation of L2. Okay, how do we find equation of L2? We got 2 points that it went through, which is 8, 0, and 0, 4. Okay, we need to put into y equals mx plus c, right? So I go calculate what my gradient first. Gradient is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So 4 minus 0 over 0 minus 8. Make sure you double check it also, because it's going down. Your gradient should be a negative value. Okay, sometimes you might make the mistake because you just take the bigger value minus the smaller value. Don't make that mistake. Always double check with the graph. If it's going down, your value of the gradient should be negative. Okay, what is the C? C is my y-intercept. They already can see over here, so I don't need to sub in any value. So C is equals to 4. Therefore, my equation would just be y equals to negative 1 over 2x plus 4. Okay, y equals mx plus c. M is your gradient, c is your y-intercept. Okay, question C. C is the point 2, 3. There's this other line called line 3 passes through C and is perpendicular to L2. Okay, show that the line equation of L3 is equals to y equals to 2x minus 1. So if I were to draw it out on a graph, right? Okay, how would it look like? 2, 3, right? Okay, we just roughly estimate. So maybe 2 is around here. Okay. Maybe, okay, I put here. Okay, here is your point C. 2, 3. It is perpendicular to it. Okay, like this. I like to just roughly sketch out, but if exam you don't have time to do it, don't do this, okay? But I normally like to sketch it out so that I get a good idea on what is it. Okay, so it passes through 2, 3, and it's perpendicular to this. So the relationship of perpendicular is the gradient of the perpendicular is -1 over m. Okay, so we need to find what is the gradient of this L3 first. Okay, we look at the previous one. Just now it was -1 over 2. So you do the negative reciprocal. Now it'll be +2. Okay, and it passes through 2, 3. Okay, I got my gradient. I need to find what is my c value. So I fit into y equals to mx plus c. So 3 equals to 2 times 2 plus c. C will be equals to -1. Therefore, my equation will be y equals to 2x minus 1. Is it okay if you use m1 times m2 equals to -1? Can also. Can also. It's the same thing, right? Okay, I'm actually using the same equation, just that I never show the step. Okay, so if you want to write it as m1 times m2 equals to -1, then -1 over 2 times m2 equals to -1, m2 equals to -1 times -2 equals to +2 also can. Okay, same thing. All right, next one. L3 crosses the x-axis at D. Okay, remember, x-intercept, y-intercept, what is always true? X-intercept, y equals to 0. Okay, they say crosses the x-axis, right? So this is y equals to 0. Find the length of CD. Okay, find the length of CD. So just now, what's our length first? Equation of L3, which is y equals to 2x minus 1. Okay, we want to find what is D first. D, because they say crosses the x-axis, therefore my y is equals to 0. So 0 equals to 2x minus 1. X will be equals to 1 over 2. Okay, so this is my D value. My D point is 1 over 2, 0. C is 2, 3. Okay, C is 2, 3. Therefore, what is my length formula? Make sure you all memorize it. Length is derived from Pythagoras theorem. Okay, I mentioned this many times already. x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. Okay, I'll change the 1 over 2 to 0.5. So 2 minus 0.5 square plus 3 minus 0 square. You'll get 11, square root 11.25, which will be 3.35 when you round it up. Okay, 5 marks here. Can I explain how is y equals to 0? Every point on the x-axis, y is equal to 0, right? This is x-axis. Every single point here, x-intercept, you all got to remember this, x-intercept, what is always true? Y equals to 0. Y-intercept, okay, y-intercept, x is equal to 0. This is a fact that we always know. Okay, let's go. Question 7. Okay, question 7 is on Venn diagram. Make sure you all know what is the intersect, union, how to present elements, and what's the difference between elements. Okay, you see, one is curly bracket one. Then if I got an n in front, this is the number of elements. Okay, so this one, we present elements. This one is your number of elements. That means how many do I have? The 24 itself is not the elements, is how many elements do I have inside that. Okay, so complete the Venn diagram. Okay, total we have 24. Okay, what can we fit in first? They give us here NP intersect C is 9. NP is 17. So this whole thing here should be 17. Therefore, how do I fill up here? Here will be 17 minus 9. This one will be equals to 8. Here, 14 minus 9. Here will be 5. My total is 24. So I take 24 minus 8 minus 9 minus 5. We'll get 2 here. Okay, this one. Find the number P intersect C prime. Okay, so P intersect C prime. That means not C, which is here. 8. Next one. P union C prime. Okay, P union means everything of P and everything of C prime, not C. Here. So 2, 8, and 9. Okay, so 2 plus 8 plus 9. This will be equals to 19. Next one. C. 2 students are picked from the class at random. Find the probability that one student studies both subject and one student studies chemistry but not physics. Okay, you all see here also, the other keyword is N. Okay, A and D. And you also see here the probability, right, is from 2 different groups, correct? So if it's from 2 different groups, you have to consider that. Okay, let's say I call this group A, this one group B. I can choose from group A first, then only choose from group B. Or I can also choose from group B first, then only choose from group A. So in this kind of scenario, because it's 2 different groups, I need to multiply it by 2. Okay, so keep this in mind. So A and D also, this is, okay, so we find these 2 first, studies both subject is what? Here, right? Both is equals to 9. Okay, chemistry but not physics will be here. Okay, so chemistry but not physics will be equals to 5. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose from this group A first, then group B. Okay, but I need to consider the other way around also. And remember also, when I take out one of the student already, when I choose, now in the total group, will minus 1 also. Okay, so this is how we do it. 9 over your total, which is 24 students, multiply by 5 over 23. Okay, then I need to multiply it by 2. Okay, why multiply by 2? Because I can do the other way around also. And you see here, the number here will minus because I choose 1 already. I got 1 less person in the group. So here will be equals to 15 over 92. Okay, why I have to explain these 2 different groups? You see this next question, right? You see the sentence, how is it phrased differently? 2 of the students who study physics are picked at random. Okay, this one, there are 2 things that we need to consider. Let's look at this first sentence here first. 2 of the students who study physics are picked at random. That means I only consider those students, right, who study physics. I'm not considering everyone in this entire universal set. Where am I looking at? Only here. Okay, only this physics student. The rest doesn't exist anymore. So this is called a conditional probability. We give a certain condition first. Okay, then they say, find the probability that both study chemistry. As you can see here, both of them are in the same group, So do I need to multiply this by 2? Is it A then B? Or B then A? No, right? Both of these are in the same group. So in this case, you don't go and multiply it by 2. Okay, so this will be 9 over 17 times 8 over 16, which will be equals to 9 over 34. Okay, everyone clear? Clear on this? Okay, any questions until here? Okay. Yeah, no teacher chung a bit. Later after, don't worry if y'all got any question. Okay, not to say y'all cannot ask. I just want to try to finish this paper so that y'all can see as many as you can. Speed run. Hey, am I going too fast? Did I lose anyone? Okay. All right, we take a short 5 minutes break first. Okay, rest the mind for a while. Okay, then after that we will continue again. All right. Let's continue on question 8A. Calculate the area of the triangle. Okay, this is a free 2-mark question. So area will just be half times base times your perpendicular height. Okay, you will get 54 over here. Okay, question B. They say AB is 2x plus 3, h equals to x plus 5. Area of the triangle is equals to 50 cm squared. Find the value of x. Okay, then correct to 2 dp. You all see here, how many marks is it? 6 marks. Okay, so we need to construct an equation out. Area of triangle is half times base times height, which is equals to 50. Okay, then you all observe here, we will get a quadratic equation already. Okay, I'm going to open out the bracket and 1 over 2, I bring it to the other side. So 2x squared plus 10x plus 3x plus 15 equals to 100. 2x squared plus 13x minus 85 equals to 0. Remember, use your calculator, find out the answer first. Okay, everyone take out a calculator, go to equation/func, go to polynomial, degree 2. Okay, normally you all see this sentence here also, if they say correct to whatever decimal place, right? You need to know that normally, not always the case, but normally it will be a quadratic. You need to use quadratic formula because you will get a irrational solution. Okay, but you just use calculator to check. That's the easiest. Okay, you use your calculator. Okay, they give you 4.03 and negative 10.53, right? So you just write the answer somewhere at the side first, but make sure you all know that we use calculator check first. Okay, so you see here for quadratic, your steps is like this. Use calculator. Okay, then if rational, you put into bracket like this. If irrational, we are just going to use formula. Make sure you all show your formula. You straight away write on the answer, 0 marks. Okay, so we are going to put into here negative b. So negative 13 plus minus b square. Okay, 13 square minus 4ac over 2a. Okay, we will get here negative 13 plus minus 849 over 4. X will be equals to positive 4.03. X will be equals to negative 10.53. Okay, but my x, you'll see over here, x cannot be negative, right? I think, sorry, cannot be negative. If you put negative 10.53 to both the length AB and the height, you will get negative. Length cannot be negative. Okay, so my final answer will just be 4.03. Okay, question 9. Question 9. Okay, question 9 is a cubic equation type of question. So cubic equation, how did I teach you all? Okay, what's the philosophy of life? Cubic equation. For those who are new, if you all haven't heard this before, cubic equation, ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d equals to 0. So cubic equation can teach you a lot of things in life. Okay, there's a saying in Mandarin, right? 先甜后苦, or 先苦后甜. Okay, what does that mean? If you suffer now, you enjoy later. So you see, if I sad face now, I will happy face later. Okay, so this is when my A is positive. Positive means you end with a good life, right? Okay, so this is you suffer now, then enjoy later. Okay, so you sad face, then you happy later. On the flip side, if you're happy now, okay, you go play, last minute only study, okay, you end with a sad life. So if your A is negative, means you enjoy now, suffer later, okay? In Mandarin, it's called, for those who know Mandarin, 先甜后苦, right? Why cannot happy now, happy later? Because life doesn't work this way. Okay, if everyone happy, okay, there will be struggles, okay? To be successful in life, there will be struggles, okay? That is the reality of life. Okay, find the gradient of the graph. So gradient, we need to know that we have to do differentiation. Okay, gradient, where x equals to 1. So we have to do the dy over dx, or another way how we present it is just f prime x. So how to do this? Multiply power minus 1. Okay, so you get 3x squared minus 6x. When I substitute my 1 inside, this is my gradient. Okay. 3 times 1 square minus 6 times 1. Okay, you get negative 3. A more than 0 for quadratic equation. Shinyu said happy is A more than ax squared plus bx plus c. That one happy all the way. No lah, also got go down. So you go down, then after that only happy. Okay, question B. Find the coordinates of the turning points. Keyword here is turning points. What's turning points? Keywords are dy over dx equals to 0. Okay? Remember, dy over dx, when we do differentiation, we are finding the gradient function. Okay, the function that represents the gradient, because we cannot do the y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So any graph that is not a straight line, we have to use differentiation to find our gradient. Okay, so over here, we need to find what is f prime x equals to 0. We look above here, just now we found our f prime x, right? F prime x means dy over dx is the same thing, just a different way of presenting it. So we got 3x squared minus 6x equals to 0. We factorize this. So you get 3x. This one you get x minus 2 equals to 0. Okay, so the 3x, this one will be x equals 0. X minus 2 equals to 0. X equals to 2. Okay, so I have two x coordinates here that I have found for my turning point. Every point has x and y. So I need to sub x into fx. Fx is just y. So what's our fx equation? This one. Okay, so I will get over here, f0 is equals to 0 cubed minus 30 squared minus 4, which will be equals to negative 4. Okay, 2. F2 equals to 2 cubed minus 3 times 2 squared minus 4, which will be equals to negative 8. So over here, 0, negative 4. Then here is 2, negative 8. Okay, if you all see the older paper, right, actually don't have differentiation. So make sure you all find all the newer, based on the newer paper. Okay, your dy over dx. Go and practice this. Okay, why you should know this? Okay, why you all should know this? The suffer now, enjoy later one, because they will ask you all to actually sketch the graph out. See the next question. sketch the graph of y equals to fx. So with all the information that is given to us that we have found above here, we know our turning point is 0, -4, and 2, -8. Okay. Just now, right? Actually, how I normally teach y'all is we will use the acronym SIM method. Okay, so okay, wait, this is 2 marks anyway. Okay, but for guidance, this is how y'all do it. Number one, we need to know what's the shape first. Okay, so you see y equals to x cubed minus 3x squared minus 4. We determine what's the shape first. A is positive, right? So this one is what? Suffer now, enjoy later. Okay, so you sad face, then happy face. We need to know the shape first, like this. Okay, second thing, we actually found what is our turning points, right? Okay, you go back to the previous question. The turning points that we have calculated is 0, -4, and 2, -18. Okay, 0 is more towards the left-hand side. So this one should be this. This one is this. Okay, so you just roughly sketch it out at the side here first. Okay, you all understand why is this one 0, -4, this one is 2, -8, because 0, we look at the x value, 0 is smaller, so it's towards the left-hand side. 2 is bigger than 0, so it's towards the right-hand side. Okay, what else do we need? We need to know where does it intercept. Okay, where does it intercept on the x-axis and y-axis? So if you see here, y-intercept actually we got already. Okay, y-intercept is when we sub in x equals to 0. Okay, this one 0, this one 0. You will see y is equals to -4. Okay, so here is 0, -4. What's my x-intercept? X-intercept, I just sub in y equals to 0. Okay, this one, just use your calculator. Okay, just use your calculator. Your calculator should give you x equals to 3.4. Only one value. Okay, use your calculator, go and check for this one. When you put polynomial degree 3, you type in the equation 1 minus 3, 0, and -4. Okay, they will give you 3.4. Then the other one will be a imaginary number. Okay, you see a very, very long one, the value. Okay, so you only intersect the x-axis one time. This is what it means. Okay, then what else? M normally will be our maximum minimum point, which is our turning points, which we already found. Okay, so turning points, we always have to consider all of this SIM. So the shape, the intercept, then your turning points, which is your maximum and minimum point. So this was calculated in the previous question and also put over here already. Okay, so what we want to do right now, we need to roughly sketch, and how do we sketch it? We need to know these points first. Okay, so where is 0, -4? 0, -4 is the turning point. So maybe somewhere here, right? This is my first turning point. Okay, as refer to this, second turning point will be 2, -8. So you go to the right a bit, then slightly at the bottom. So here, 2, -8. So you see here, I will sketch it like this. Set face, this is a turning point, first turning point, this one, second turning point, and then go up like this. Okay, where is my other, the x-intercept was this one, right? 3.4. Okay, this one they never asked us to write, but good to know also so that we know that we are actually sketching the correct thing. Okay, are you here? Okay, make sure you all know cubic graph. It is part of your syllabus. All right, we still got 2 more questions. Okay, question 3 more, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 10 is a tricky one. Okay. 10 is a tricky one. Where can you find the exercise for this? You go into the hot topical Past year question. Go find the function or differentiation. Because this one is a new syllabus. Okay, cubic also all new syllabus. Okay, question 10. Let's look at this question. I think this one is the hardest one among the whole paper. All right. The diagram shows a quadrilateral A, B, C, D. Okay, if you realize, this is not a 3D, They say it's a quadrilateral A, B, C, D. Okay? They never say it's a 3D shape. Okay, AC is 12.3 cm. AD is 16.5. Angle BAC is 31 degrees. Angle BAC, ABC is 90. ACD is 90. Show that AB is equals to 10.54 cm, correct to 2 dp. Okay, before we do this one, you all see over here, okay, like what Cheng Shao said, we will probably use sine and cos rule over here. So let's write down all the things that we want first. We have number 1, sine rule. A over sine A equals to B over sine B. Number 2, cos rule. A square equals to B square plus C square minus 2BC cos A. Number 3, perhaps they will ask you on this also, area. 1 over 2 AB sine C. Okay, first one, AB. Okay, this is a right angle triangle. So if you can use right angle triangle, then you just use SOHCAHTOA or Pythagoras theorem. So let's just sketch it out here. So I have this right angle triangle called ABC. Okay, here 31 degrees, 12.3 cm. I want to find what's AB. Cos, right? Cos 31 degrees equals to AB over 12.3. AB equals to 12.3 cos 31 degrees. Here will be, okay, when they say correct to a certain value, right? This is what I observe. You all also just play safe. You just write one line before slightly more decimal place first. Okay, so like this one, 10.5431, then only you round it up like that, 10.54. Okay, why like this? It's just how the mark scheme is. Okay, it's just to be safe, okay, because we don't know how they are going to mark the paper. Okay, so we want to always play safe with all the possible ways that they can minus the mark. We don't want to let them minus the mark. Okay, so we have this one already. Let's write it down here on the diagram first, 10.54. Okay, question B. Show that angle DAC is equals to 41.8 degrees. Okay, where is DAC? DAC. Okay, I have this one is a right angle triangle also. So let's sketch it out. DAC. Okay, they give us here DAC 16.5 and then 12.3. Okay, I want to find this angle here. So what is this? We can use cos angle DAC is equals to 12.3 over 16.5. Angle DAC is equals to shift cos 12.3 over 16.5, which will get 41.8018. Correct to 2 decimal place, you get 41.80 degrees. Okay, so we plot this 41.8 degrees here. Okay, next question. They say calculate BD. Okay, let's see, where is BD? BD over here. Okay, this question, you all just look at it properly. They didn't say it's a 3D shape. It's just a quadrilateral. Actually, it looks like a 3D shape, optical illusion like that, but it's flat. Okay, so ABD, this is a straight. We look at this triangle here. Okay, how can we find ABD? Okay, this is a non-right angle triangle, right? I have here, I have here, I have here. I want to find this part here. Okay, cos rule, right? So we use cos rule over here. Okay, so I'm going to sketch this part out. ABD. Here was 16.5, 10.54. Okay, let's find what's the angle DAB. Just now we got the angle already. We just add it up. This will be 41.8 plus 31, okay, which is 72.8. Okay, so I'm going to use cos rule over here. Cos rule is BD square equals to 16.5 square plus 10.54 square minus 2 times 16.5 times 10.54 cos 72.8 degrees. Okay, if you want to break it down before you all type in the calculator, then break it down. Otherwise, you can just type the whole thing inside. This will be 280.488. BD will be square root 280.488, which you will get 16.7. Okay, 16.7 cm. Here. Okay, so let's put it back here. So here we have is 16.7. Okay, look here, don't get distracted by the other lines. All right, next one. They say calculate angle CBD. Okay, where's angle CBD? CBD. Okay, you look at CBD itself. Should I use this triangle? Do I have enough information? CBD? Not enough information, right? I only got this one over here. Okay, I don't have this. I don't have this. I got nothing else. So what we can do, right? You look over here. Actually, I can get this angle here. Okay, you see from the previous one, right? I can get this angle here, then I take 90 degrees minus angle DBA. Okay, because we want this angle here, CBD. Okay, can I take 90 degrees minus here? Okay, so let's go and find what is this angle here first. Angle ABD, which is from the previous question also. This same exact one. Angle ABD. Okay, what rule can we use for here? I find over here, this one. We can use sine rule. Okay, can see sine rule, because I have this and this. Then this 72.8 and 16.7. So I'm going to use sine angle ABD over 16.5 equals to sine 72.8 degrees over 16.7. Okay, we're going to solve for this side. So sine angle ABD is equals to, okay, I just type the whole thing, sine 72.8 over 16.7 multiplied by 16.5. Okay, which you'll get here 0.9438. Angle ABD, you just type in the calculator, shift sign it, you'll get 70.7 degrees. Okay, so here 70.7 degrees. All right. So angle CBD, the final one, angle CBD will be 90 degrees minus angle ABD. Okay, we will get this 90 degrees minus 70.7 degrees, which is equals to 19.3 degrees. Can see here? Okay, last one for this one. Okay, this one also a bit tricky. Okay, we just write down whatever information that we have here first. So here is 19.3. We see whether need or not. Now they say calculate the shortest distance from C to BD. Okay, what is the shortest distance from a point to a line? Okay, we've seen this question many times as well. Okay, from a point to a line. It will be the perpendicular distance. So we need to know that it will be the perpendicular distance. Okay, from a point, this is a point, this is a line. Okay, but you all see over here, okay, they make it very confusing for you all. Are we using this triangle here or not? Are we using this length here? Okay, look at it properly. They say from C to BD, right? That means I'm looking at this line here and this point over here. Okay, be careful. You see where is the 90 degrees? It's not over here at a point. The 90 degrees, right, should be at the line here. Okay. I want you to look at this very, very carefully because it's a 4-mark question. And I find this actually a bit hard to see. Okay, many students will just take this one. They say, oh, this the line that is drawn already, this will be the shortest distance one. No, okay, totally wrong. This line, 90 degrees. Okay, so what is the triangle that you need to take? Okay, ACB. Okay, hold on. Okay, I have, what do I have? Okay, why did I take this value? Hold on a bit. BC. Okay, I don't have enough information here yet. Okay, I am going to take this triangle here. So let's call this point X. Okay, I need to get the length of CX here. Okay, but I don't have enough information. I only got the angle here. I got nothing else already. Okay, I got nothing else here. So what I need to do first, I need to find what is the length of BC first. So at least I got one length, I got one angle, then I can find this length here first. Yeah, I want to find BC first. Okay, how to find BC? We look at the other triangle, ABC, this one. Okay, can you all see here? We look at the length triangle ABC. Okay, I'm just gonna draw it over here, easier for y'all to see the working. So ABC. Okay, what do we have? A, B, C. Okay, I here got 31 degrees. Here I got 12.3 cm. Okay, here I got 10.54 cm. Okay, we can either use Pythagoras or SOHCAHTOA, okay, whichever that you want to use. Okay, I'm going to use okay, opposite over hypotenuse. Okay, reason why I play safe also, just in case, what if my 10.54 is wrong? Okay, I also don't know. Okay, so I will use opposite over hypotenuse, which is what is given to us here already. Okay, the angle also is given to us, right? So over here, I am going to use sine 31 degrees equals to BC over 12.3. BC will be equals to 12.3 sine 31 degrees. Okay, which is equals to 6.33 Okay, BC equals to 6.335. Yes, Shinyan, correct. Okay, that one you can let me see your working later. Okay, so this is 6.335 over here, BC. Okay, so I'm gonna use this next triangle that I'll be using is angle BCX. Okay, BCX. This is the right angle here. X, C, and then B. Here is 19.3 degrees. Here is 6.335. Okay, can I find CX? CX will be sine 19.3 equals to CX over 6.335. Okay, CX will be equals to 6.335 multiply sine 19.3 degrees, which is equals to 2.09. Okay, so Shinyan asks if question D you got what's your value? 19.7. Also can. Okay, also can. What method do you use? This is question 10. Okay, there's a range of values that is acceptable. Okay, 19.3 to 19.8. Actually, the acceptable values. 19.3 to 19.8. Okay, so this last one, understand? Yeah, move this down there. Yeah. Okay, final answer here is 2.09. Okay, range of values that is acceptable here also. I think if you use the other one, it will be can be 2.15 also. Okay, 2.09 to 2.15, depending what method that you use. Okay, let's speed up to finish up on time. Question 11. Okay, find J -1. Okay, so this one is your function. Function, only 3 things that you all need to know. I just write it down over here. Okay. All right, those who need to go, y'all can go first. See y'all. Okay, so first one is your typical fx, then composite function. Okay, then inverse function. Okay, make sure y'all know 3 things from here. Only 3 things. All right, first one, J -1. So you just need to sub in the -1 inside the x. So if it's -1 square, this will be equals to 1. Okay, fx plus gx equals to 0. So we just sub in what is fx? 2x minus 1 plus 3x plus 2 equals to 0. 5x plus 1 equals to 0. And we just solve it and you get -1/5. Next one, find GGX. Okay, GGX is your composite function. So GGX, you put like this, G, then 3x plus 2, then 3 times 3x plus 2 plus 2. Here you get 9x plus 6 plus 2, which will get 9x plus 8. Okay, next one. Find HFX and GHX. Give your answer as a single fraction. Okay, 4 marks. So let's find what is HFX first. HFX equals to H 2x minus 1. And you'll get 1/2x minus 1. Okay, GHX will be equals to G 1/x. One more question. 3, 1 over x plus 2. Okay, so here 3x plus 2. Okay, I make it to one fraction now because eventually you need to make it to one fraction. So this one 3 plus 2x over x. Okay, so let's add both of it up together. HFX plus GHX. You get 1 over 2x minus 1 plus 3 plus 2x over x. Okay, I want to make it both to one fraction. This first fraction I multiply by x. The second fraction I multiply by 2x minus 1. Okay, the bottom here, I'll just get x, 2x minus 1. Okay, the denominator don't change anything, just simplify the top one. Here you get x plus 6x minus 3 plus 4x squared minus 2x over x, 2x minus 1. And the final one, you'll get 4x squared plus 5x minus 3 over x over 2x minus 1. Okay, next one. Okay, this one is just theory. They say when ppx equals to x, px is a function such that p inverse x equals to px. So basically they are saying, right, that the original function is equals to the inverse function. Okay, ori function is the same as inverse function. Okay, what is that inverse function? You just need to remember the only one that fulfill this criteria is 1 over x, because 1 over x is known as your inverse function. So this one will be the answer. Okay, one more thing that they like to ask also, right? If they give you like this, pp negative 1x, actually your this and this one will cancel off. So your answer will just be x. Okay, if let's say they give you f inverse 5, and they ask you to find the answer, this one the answer will just be 5. You all just need to remember this. I've seen a few questions on this already. All right, last final one. Okay, final one, which is on Trigo. Okay, and then we are done for today. Trigo, sketch the graph y equals to tangent x. So make sure that you all know all three graphs. Normally, they will just ask you on the basic one, okay? Not as complex as math. So you all need to know sine x, cos x, tangent x, how the graph looks like exactly, what are the points that intersect as well. Okay, so first one, we just do this first. You need to memorize the intervals for 90 degrees, all of it, there will be significant points at intervals of 90. So you see here, 0, 90, 180, 270, 360. Okay, for tangent x, this is how I will draw. I will start from the middle one. I do like this. Okay, you draw this sexy curve. Okay, last time I remember my MF teacher always say this is a sexy curve. Okay, then what you are doing, right, is that this curve will keep on repeating over and over again. You cannot cross the 90 and 270. This one is called an asymptote. Okay, so this shape will keep on repeating. Okay, because sometimes you don't know how to draw it. I need you all to memorize this exact shape. Okay, so like this. This one will be here. This one will be here. You have to remember this exact shape. This is a free 2 marks question for you all. Okay, if sine and cos also come out, I want you all to just sketch it out at the bottom here so that if it comes out, you all know how to get these 2 or 3 marks that they give you all. Okay, so I want all of you to sketch 2 sets of x and y axis, then put it in 90 degrees interval. So 0, 90, 180, 270, 360, okay, degrees. Then for sine and cos, the significant point is +1 and -1. Okay, so draw 2 of these. All right, y equals to sine x. You can actually type into the calculator to find the points, right? Okay, so if you forget, right, between what is sine x and cos x, you just take out your calculator, you type sine 0. Okay, sine 0, they give you 0. Sine 90, give you 1. Okay, you just put the point like that. Sine 180, 0. Sine 270, -1. Sine 360, 0. So your graph is like this. Okay, so how I remember sine, sine is like a S shape like that because sine, S shape. Okay, whereas cos, if you put cos 0, you get 1. Cos 90, you get 0. Cos -1, cos 180, you get -1. Cos 270, you get 0. Cos 360, you'll get 1. So your graph will be like this. Okay? So I need you all to remember this. This 3 graph is 3 marks for you all, and just in case Trigo comes up. Okay, final one. Solving of Trigo. Okay, solving of Trigo. So how do we do this? Find x when tangent x equals to 1 over sec 3. So the first step that we're going to do is we're going to find what is our base angle. Okay, so 1 over sec 3 like this. Your alpha will be equals to 30 degrees. Okay, then what am I going to do? We need to use ASTC. Okay, ASTC graph. So ASTC. If you don't know this part here, go and watch the Trigo videos on Thinkific. Okay, which quadrant is it at? My tangent is positive value. Tangent equals positive. Therefore, it is quadrant 1 and 3. Okay, so I'm going to draw a line here and a line here. Okay, this is my alpha. This is my alpha. Okay, since I know it's quadrant 1 and 3, quadrant 1 is my angle will be equals to the alpha. This angle here will be equals to 180 plus alpha. So my final answer for my x value will be 30 degrees and 180 plus 30 degrees, which is equals to 210 degrees. Okay, so I got 2 answers here. 30 and 210 degrees. All right. Any questions? Okay, get 100 marks, this one. Yeah, 80 marks max. Okay, this paper is 130 marks. 130 marks. Okay, this is the end for this paper. Okay, FM 23, and we'll wrap up for this paper.